What's up everyone, it's Brandon here, your studio host for today, and welcome to Juxtaposed, where we want to expose you to the most unique art forms available out there. Today we prepared 3 very lovely segments for you that will blow your minds away. The first one is called Play With Your Food, where we fuse food and art together. Now I know my beautiful co-host Desiree is out there, so let's see what she's up to. And I know she has something yummy and delicious for you guys, so stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Desiree and I'll be your segment host for the show. Right now, we are at restaurant Lima Flow where we'll see a food stylist at work. Let's go. Hey, are you Eunice?
Yes, and you are?
Hey Eunice, I'm Desiree. I'm from the show Juxtaposed. So, can you tell me what you're doing? This looks really cool.
Oh, I'm actually doing food styling, whereby I make food looks good in front of the camera.
Well, it really does. So, do you think you can tell me a bit more about it?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. When and how did you get yourself involved in food styling?
Okay, I started food styling 2 years ago, whereby I accidentally stumbled onto a few Instagram people's profile, and I see their work is very fascinating. That's why I started my own.
That's pretty cool actually. Your artwork is really impressive, and I really wonder where you actually get all this inspiration from. Can you tell me from who, where?
Oh, actually I admire this food stylist.
Oh, okay. From where actually?
I think she is from London. Her name is Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Yeah. She
Okay.
does amazing work.
Is she a blogger or did you find her work online or something?
No, she is actually a professional food photographer as well as food
nice.
stylist.
Is there anyone else? that you
Alice
look up
Gao,
to?
a very famous Instagrammer. She has like 500k followers.
Wow. Okay, I should just go home and check that out too.
Yeah, you should.
Did you start food styling here at the Lima Flow restaurant or?
No, initially I started food styling at home. Then I would take photos and post it on Instagram. And actually, the owner here, he found me through Instagram as well.
Wow.
There's a lot of opportunity came from Instagram itself. Yeah.
So he found you, then he contacted you after
Yes,
that?
correct.
And he offered you a job?
Yeah.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah.
So is it nice food styling every day?
Basically, just doing what I like. Of course, it's nice.
Yeah, true. What were your parents' reactions when they found out you liked putting art and food together?
Okay. My mom initially she disagreed. She's like,
Why?
"You crazy? Who takes picture of the photo before they eat?"
Why not? We're Asians, we do that all the
But
time.
on the other hand, my father kind of supportive.
Supportive lah.
Yeah.
But what about now? Do they still, do they like what you're doing?
Yeah, they're actually quite supportive for both of them.
Oh,
right
okay, that's good. Have you done anything else outside of restaurant Lima Flow before? Like anything professional maybe?
now. Food styling, I've done it for Tutti Frutti before.
Oh, Tutti Frutti.
And also Prince Hotel, their brochure for Chinese New Year.
Oh, okay, so you actually did the food styling for them?
Correct, food styling.
Ah, okay. What do you really do for Tutti Frutti?
I style the yogurt parfait. I layer the
Oh.
fruits, the granola, layer by layer, so that it looks appealing in front of the camera.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the other one?
The other one, it's almost the same like what you have seen in Lima Pulau. The theme, the entire theme, Chinese New Year theme, because during that time was Chinese New Year. Yeah. This one is more nyonya.
Okay. So, do you have any advice for our, viewers out there that want to start food styling?
Perhaps they can just follow my social media platform.
Okay.
You see? Uni.
What's that? Is that your...
My Instagram handle and
Ah.
my Twitter handle. You can drop me a question there, and I will answer each and every question that you drop to me. Yeah.
Guys, heard that? So if you need any help, just go to Eunice. Eunice.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you so much, Eunice. It was really nice meeting you. So Brandon, back to you.
Now, for our next segment, it's called Out on the Street. We go on the prowl to see if people know what manipulative photography is all about. I gotta say, I myself don't know too much about this, but we will seek the help of the true master of manipulative and conceptual photography. His name is Brian Alexander Lim, or also known as Bryzoid.
Do you know what manipulative photography is?
No, what is that?
Do you know what manipulative photography is?
No.
Do you know what manipulative photography is? No? Do you know what manipulative photography is?
Nope.
No. Out of all the people we interviewed, they all don't know what manipulative photography is. So, shall we find out? So, hi Brian, I've seen some of your Instagram photos and they're really, really good. So, can you tell our viewers what these photos are exactly?
Well, this kind of photography is called surreal photography, or you could either call it fine art photography, because they are out of this world and they're not very common when people see it. So it's something by creating your own world and exploring the different possibilities.
So, what kind of cameras do you actually use and what are the type of equipment that you would need during your shoots?
Well, the camera that I use is just a very basic, I think it's a mid-entry level camera. It's just a Nikon D90. So yeah, basically the equipment that I use is wide angle and 50mm. So that's basically it. And equipments that I really need when I go for a shoot is a tripod, remote, wireless shutter remote, so that I have to press the shutter myself, and also flash if I want to do some stroke. So yeah, basically that's the essentials that I need.
So, how long do you need to take one photograph? And tell us a bit about your workflow.
But it really depends on how difficult it is to take the photo. I mean, like if the photo is a simple one, it'll probably take a short while, but if it involves a little bit more planning and different elements that I use in the photo, then it'll take a little while. So usually average around an hour or so, yeah. And my workflow is basically pretty simple, but it's quite rare at the same time because it's not a common thing. So what I do first is I would actually sketch out the photo and I'll see like what elements I can use in a photo, and after that I will go and find different elements that I can put into the photo, and after that, that's basically it. I'll just combine everything together and start shooting. So that's my workflow on how I plan my photos.
So, I'm sure a lot of our viewers want to know how you take your photos. So, do you think you can demonstrate a little for us?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. Okay. So, Brian, what is the most important part of a photograph?
Well, to me, the most important thing about a photograph is having a content that is strong and meaningful, that will touch people's heart, or you could change their mindset on their thinking. So what I always look for in a photo is basically the message, a strong message that deliver across and basically change your perspective in life.
So, do you have any suggestions for our viewers who want to take photographs just like you but don't know how?
Well, I guess the basic thing that you need to know about manipulating is the software itself. So get to know the basics of the software. I would recommend Photoshop. So just use Photoshop and just use the basic, and you get familiarized with all the different tools in it. So once you know how to use them, then you can start manipulating them by using the different tools there. So for example, you have the pen tool, which you can cut things away. You can use different tools, the mask tool to erase the background and things like that. So yeah, basically you just use it, familiarize with it, and basically just do it. But in terms of ideas, that's on your own because you have to develop it through your photography.
So thank you, Brian, for your time. It was really nice meeting you. So let's get back to the studio with Brandon.
Wow, don't you guys think those photos look simply amazing? Brian, my man, if you're listening right now, dude, we need to get in touch, bro. Now, for our next segment, we like to call it Reignition, where we show you guys art forms which are unfortunately dying or perhaps not publicized enough. And for this episode, say hello to Tasha Gunasilan, who is a very experienced theatre performer, director, producer, and a scriptwriter.
And we're back, and today we have a very special guest, and her name is Tasha. So Tasha, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you actually do?
Okay, basically I'm in the performing arts. So there are different aspects of it that I'm involved in, which is acting and directing.
Yeah.
But I also teach drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I do consulting work as far as arts management is concerned. Yeah.
Alright. So what got you interested in doing performing arts?
I would say it was very random.
Random?
Yeah.
Explain.
I watched a lot of theatre, and then I liked it, and then I heard about an audition, so I said, okay lah, why not?
Wait, audition where?
Somewhere it was okay. There's a bunch of people. I mean, we don't exist as a group anymore,
Yeah.
but half of us are still pursuing the performing arts full time. We were called the Oral Stage. My director was Calvin Wong. He's now in New York. He's based there now. So anyway, I found out about the audition and I decided, why not lah, just give it a try. I went, I thought I made a fool of myself, but apparently they like me. So I said, okay, decided to go for it, enjoyed
Give it
the
a try.
process. Yeah.
What is your opinion on the performing arts that we have in Malaysia?
I think we're still developing. Yeah. History says that actually Malaysia was one of the first few when it came to performing arts.
Okay.
Of course, back then and now it's very different. But I would say that other countries have picked up, other Asian countries picked it up faster and developed faster than us. But I'm very proud at where we are going right now. One of it being the Georgetown Arts Festival. I think that's fantastic.
Yes.
Because it's going international.
Yeah.
I think what Ngaiwan is doing with Kaki Seni and festivals and all that, I think it's upcoming. I'm very encouraged actually. I've had many young people come up to me and ask me how do I get myself in. Yeah, and the bunch of people that I work with, I think they're very talented, and I'm humbled the fact that they're very humble. I'm privileged to be friends with people like Joe Katas and Cafe Akbar, and I think they're fantastic. They're very humble. They're very willing to share. That keeps it going. I feel not just the same people, but they're very open to new people, and they're very encouraging. That's how I think I found myself constantly having one project after the other, because
that's good.
the old timers are willing to share and develop.
Share and help and develop the younger
So
ones.
the community wise, I'm very encouraged at how people encourage one another. Whenever I'm in KLPEC supporting a friend, they are also my fellow actors, actor friends who are not performing also there, you know. So that's fantastic. Very hopefully we will get to a place where, you know, it will be like Singapore. Singapore was one of the last to catch up on performing arts when they began historically speaking, but they're one of the most developed ones now.
Yeah.
I think we performing artists are beginning to recognize that. We also don't want to just keep it within KL. We want to go. Penang is one of it. Ipoh might be one of it. Johor.
We want to
slowly want to do that. And I think we now just don't want to look at KL being the stage of everything.
Yeah.
We want to look anywhere can be the stage, and we want to really educate people. So yeah, the future looks bright.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. Do you have any words of advice for the younger generation who are willing to take up performing arts?
simply put, just whack only.
Oh,
Go
whack
for an
only.
audition. Yeah,
Good. So guys, just whack only.
but seriously, I mean, you have to follow your passion. I believe people who want to be involved in the performing arts, they're not forced to do so.
It's what they
anything,
want.
it's really what they want to do, and that's at the end of the day, what you want to do is what will make you fulfilled. So many of us started off doing law, doing engineering. I mean, I personally did law, but we pursued something that fueled us up. And I think that's what keeps you going. But it takes a lot of guts.
Takes a lot of guts.
I think I do it afraid. I'm pushing myself to do it because I know I like doing it, I want to do it, but there's still fear. Because you are kind of exposing yourself and who you are as a person. You're subject to the public. There will be good days, there will be bad days, there will be days when you feel really broke. Maggie Me will be your best friend. And there will be days where you feel rich. But I think what's most important is people who join should know that what you see as a celebrity is not really what performing artists are all about. What we really want to do is to tell good stories.
Well, hopefully after today we'll have more youngsters being interested in performing arts. Right. So thank you so much for your time, Pasha.
Thank you for having me.
So back to you, Brendan.
It's sad to say that all good things has to come to an end. Well, folks, that's all for our show today. And from all of us here at Juxtaposed, we hope they've enjoyed all the segments we prepared for you. Remember to stay tuned next week. But until then, this is Brendan signing out.